on AM 1320 WKAN.
8:16, 21 degrees here in Kankakee. I'm Bill Yonka, joined by Allison Beasley.
Yes, and exciting stuff
Well-
on the show this morning.
We have a local inspiration, Marlo Whitlow. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, no problem.
Yeah, well, you are.
Wait, is Marlo here? I don't even see him.
Yeah, he's like just blends into the furniture now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he's here, and you're officially half the man you used to be.
Yes.
You're
half
looking
of
good.
your weight gone.
Right, yep.
Yeah.
You were like
480.
you were like wait, what were you?
I was once 480, probably a little bit more than that, but you know, when you're that big, you really don't get on the scale and start looking at it. So
Yeah.
around 240 now. It's been a holiday, so I might have peaked a little bit, but I'll get back
You're
on
back
gear.
on it now,
Yeah,
just
I
like
will.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like everybody, yeah.
Yeah. So, and this has been something people have followed via social media, seeing you become, really just make this dramatic transformation.
Yeah.
And then now using that to inspire others and maybe setting a world record at the same time. What do you got planned now? What's your latest thing?
The latest thing that I'm doing now, with the company that I work with, we're doing a simultaneous workout, and that's going to try to go for a world record, whereas at the same time across the world at 12 o'clock noon, whatever time zone you're in, we're going to work out all at the same time to go for the world's record.
Very cool. Very
That's
cool.
great. So I just gotta ask, like, what is it like now versus what was it like then when you were at your heaviest? Just in general, like walking, living,
Yeah,
breathing.
it's like being in a whole nother body. The freedom to get up and be able to move as I do now. Sometimes people, well, especially my daughter, she'll ask me when I'll jump out the car and I'll just start running. She was like, "Dad, why are you running?" I'm like, "Because I can."
Because you can, right?
Yeah, because it feels
Yeah,
good.
it just
What
feels
do,
good.
what do your kids think about this?
They love the whole idea. Some of them, my sons, which I never thought I could be able to wear the same size clothing as them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a mistake
Wow, that-
happening with the laundry, whose clothes is whose now, and
Yeah.
it's something I never imagined to be real,
Wow.
and I don't think they
Are
never
they proud?
imagined
They've
it.
got to be proud of you.
Yes, they're very proud of me. So.
Is this make them feel like? And I know you didn't do this for your kids. Well, we probably in a way kind of did, but you did it for yourself. But does this like make them think that anything in the world is possible?
Yeah, well, mostly my older kids, of course, they're older, but my youngest, who just turned 13, she's a big part of my inspiration for me to be able to see her get old enough. Like the older ones are older, where I'll see them, not that like they
Right.
don't matter, but
Right, of
I'll see
course.
them have kids or do whatever. But I wanted to be able to be around for my youngest to
Yeah.
see her go through school, to reach her goals, to do what's happening. She's my why, a big part of my reason why I did what I did, so that I'll be able to be around to see her do all the great things she has planned in her life.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Marlo Whitlow, and if you don't know Marlo, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you've been doing. But if you don't know him, you probably saw him on the front page of the newspaper on the weekend, and where you were, what were those, like 120-pound weights each side that you were lifting over your head?
No, those actually were just 40-pound dumbbells.
Just 40 pounds.
But if you do them 100 reps, then it's
Yeah.
some serious stuff, some serious
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah. So are people still, anybody who's on social media that you're connected to knows this transformation. But you probably run into people all the time who maybe saw your picture in the newspaper and said, "Whoa, is that
Yeah.
the same guy?"
Yeah, I actually run into people all the time who are not on social media. You think everybody knows, but I actually went to Kmart the other day and I was purchasing something. And I did a wedding for this woman.
Yeah.
And I stood in her line, and when she asked me for my rewards card,
Yeah,
name,
Yeah.
and I said Whitlow, and she says, "Are you Marlo's brother?" And I said, "No, I'm Marlo." And she just came from behind the register. She just hugged me. "Oh my God, where?" She was just so surprised. She just couldn't believe it was me. So I run into that type of thing all the time with
Yeah.
people who are not on social media, or have not seen me in a while,
Right.
or not around me all the time.
Because it takes a while to process it if you're the other person.
Yeah.
Or like really like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
wow.
I've been called my brother, and I don't have a brother my age. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's like, are you his brother? And it just think off of the appearance that I'm his brother, and I'm not his brother. I'm me.
Yeah.
I am him.
I am him.
I was in the barber shop this weekend,
Uh-huh.
and we were talking about Marlo and the story and everything, and
Oh yeah.
and this guy kind of peeks up from behind the sports section. Wait a second, talking about Marlo? That's my brother. and he's like, I asked him, so you've seen his picture on paper? Oh yeah. As soon as it came out, Marlo brought one
Aw.
over. Make sure we know. So that's pretty cool.
You know, when you work that hard for something, though, you've got to feel so proud, and you probably want to. This is like you want to just preach about it. You know,
Yes.
about fitness and how it changes your life.
Yeah. Well, I tell people all the time, the fitness part of it, the exercise part of it is important, but you have to have the nutrition base
Okay.
down first. Nutrition has to come first. If you're not getting the right foods in your body or you're taking in the wrong things, it's all a wash. I worked out for an entire year
Yeah.
and didn't lose very little weight, maybe 20 pounds in an entire year, whereas a year before last, I lost 100 pounds. This year, I'm working on a good 69 pounds in the last 60, 70 pounds. I don't know. The year isn't ended yet, so
Yeah.
could lose another
Good.
5 pounds by 8 years old. But just focusing on being able to do something different with my body is the goal, and be something that people just have, they think is impossible, and
Right.
nothing is impossible. If you really
Yeah.
want it, you can do it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it was one of the first times I met Marlo. We're eating lunch together, and what's with this guy? He's taking pictures of his food. What's he trying to do? And it became pretty clear later, like, oh wait, he's serious about this. It's not
Yeah.
just like he's just trying something. You were really, really committed to it, and
Right.
pretty impressive. And people can take part and kind of get inspired themselves with this world record attempt. Give us some more details about how people can get involved in that.
Oh, actually, they can just show up.
Okay.
This is a very what the company is doing, far as each person, individual who shows up, adult that shows up, the company's going to donate 30 meals back to kids, back to
Oh, cool.
non-for-profit organizations, kids who now malnutrition, who facing malnutrition, or have obesity problems.
Yeah.
We have a big problem. It's epidemic. It's the disease that people are not understanding, that if we don't get a hold of our lives and we just don't give the kids something positive, we run around giving them junk food, allowing them to eat all kinds of crazy things. We all fall victim to it. I fall victim to it sometimes. It's a quick, but it's me in my mind to try to encourage people to do it as much as possible.
Yeah.
And being at this event, kickstarting our year off with a good workout, everybody working together. Hopefully, I can try to inspire some people to stay with it the entire year, and the year after that, and the year after that,
Yeah.
and not just do it as a fad. You know, so many people start off the new year with, I'm going to change my lifestyle. I'm going
Right.
to do that. And I'm also looking for people to help me with this whole transition, to be a part of it, to be able to get out there and help me help other people see different ways to get in a healthier condition, and also maybe even everybody's New Year's resolution either to earn some extra money or
Yeah.
or lose some weight. There's always
Right.
the two most important goals people set for the new year, and I teach people how to do both.
And what's kind of cool is that you have all this energy now that you can use for positive things.
Yes.
That you don't think, you probably didn't realize it when you're doing it, but like now you've got like this drive that, hey, things are possible because I have the energy to do it.
Yes. Big factor, the community that I belong to, far as mentors that I've developed and got a hold, just in the last year and a half, mindset, listen to different mindset things. It's just been really wonderful just to have people in my life. A guy who just was walking the streets of Kankakee from Chicago who introduced me to the challenge. And the challenge is just a lifestyle. It's really just a community of people who help one another, support one another in a common goal to just be better human beings, to live better, healthier, to look at a different wealth. So it just, big shouts out to Sadiq for just coming into my world, my life. Another big mentor for me is my my trainer, Chris Calmes, and I started working out with him back in April of last year, and he's been a big factor in my life and helping me notice that, I am, most importantly, because I did this. It didn't, we can give other people credit for what we've done or what we do, but we ultimately have to get out there and decide that we're going to do it ourselves.
Well, and that's what's kind of cool about this is that, while you're a lot thinner than you used to be, you're also, like, you see, look at the picture in the front page of the journal, like, you've got some muscle going on.
Yes, and that's a big factor too, that I have to contribute to Chris Calmes and my workout, my trainer. He's really focused on giving me target workouts and just being altogether a person that gives me the knowledge, eating proper. He's a big factor in that too. I'm on this whole, I wouldn't call it holistic type diet type thing, but I eat more things that I can pronounce now. If I can't pronounce it, I don't want it in my life. And the muscle tone, I have to stop looking at the scale anymore, even though I do have a weight goal.
Yeah.
With what he's doing to me, I'm losing weight at a slower pace, but I'm gaining a lot more muscle.
Yeah.
So, the scale isn't budging as
Right.
quickly, but you can see it.
Yeah.
The results
The
are there.
transformation,
Yeah.
the inches are truly falling off. So
Yeah.
We're talking to Marlo Whitlow, and so people want to take part in this workout mob, with the big attempt for people working out together all around the world. Where can they go? What can they do?
Okay, we have 2 locations going on. One will be at the Rec Center, and that is on
That's on Indiana.
Indiana,
Yeah.
right? It was called the Armory.
Yeah.
Now it's called the Rec Center.
Beautiful transformation.
yes.
If you haven't been there, there's reason enough just to go to
Yes,
see it.
yes. So that's one of the locations that we'll be at, and also at the Calmes Wellness Studio, which is right off of Larry Parr Road on Commerce Drive. If you turn off of Larry Parr Road off of Commerce onto Commerce, you'll see a big sign is right ahead of you, Commerce Wellness Studio. So
Very good.
that's the 2 locations we'll be at. on that day.
What's the day and time?
It's January 3rd,
January 3rd.
and it's a Saturday morning at noon. Trying to get people to show up a little bit earlier, so because we have to get their names down, because for the donations to be made through the company, we have to get everybody's name and information down so that the meals can be donated to kids.
That's very cool. Very cool. We applaud the work you're doing. And January 3rd, where will you be if people want to be led by, are you going to make some rounds?
I'm going to be at both locations.
Okay.
I don't have a twin brother, but I'm going to probably start off at the Rec Center and then head over to the Calmes Center. We're going to try to go for an hour. At the Rec Center, we'll have Joseph Bailey and his wife Tina.
Good.
They'll lead the workout over there. And over at the Calmes Wellness Center, Chris Calmes and his staff will lead the workout over there. So he has 3 or 4 people over there. And it'll just
You've got to be bouncing from place to place.
Yeah.
Spreading yourself out.
I might need a police escort or something.
Marlo Willow, congratulations, and we're happy that you're inspiring other people and making a go at it.
Thank you.
We're going to be right back with more of the WKN Morning Show right after this.
Perfect. Sounded great.
Yeah, so I can stop this.
Was this your workout?
And he still texts me.
Oh.
I don't know if it stopped me from.
Well, he got it.
Yeah, I got it right here. I got it right
Audio.
from the board. It's going to stop.